Challenges in my eyes are meant to be a team effort. They're meant to work alongside with your team members to go against people on the opposing team. However, with the challenge that I suggest, this will flip that entire thing on its head, and here's what I have for you. For when this challenge will be, it will probably be during like a first team swap when like the teams have evened out and when there are less number of people, because this could be hard with a lot of people. Alright, here's how this is going to work. One person on each team will go up to represent in a race. Now this is not in a normal race because they themselves will actually be involved in setting up traps in the race. Before they even race, each team member selects a trap from anything that's available and places somewhere on the racetrack to prevent the other players from actually getting to the end. The end goal is to get to the flag at the end of the race, and by getting there, you will score your team a point. These traps are meant to stop any opposing players who attempt to get there. If you don't make it to the flag within a minute or you die, you won't get a point for your team. Yeah, that sounds simple enough, but what's the fun part? Well, oh boy, I'm just getting to that now. As the rounds move on, you'll get access to deadlier and deadlier traps. And note that none of the traps that you placed from the previous round will go away, meaning the traps will just stack and stack and stack. Note every team member will take part in the race, and they will alternate after each round, meaning everyone will go twice, meaning this can last a solid amount of time depending on how many are actually left in the game. And that's not the only thing you can do. You're allowed to sabotage the opposing people in the race by putting them into pitfalls. Yes, that's completely allowed because who doesn't like violence? However, there are a few things to keep note of. Keep in mind that other than the traps that you've placed in previous rounds, there will also be other traps that your teammate members or anyone on the opposing team's traps will also stay there as well, meaning you have to work your way around not only your traps, your alliance members' traps, but also your opponent's traps. This means as the game goes on, it will get progressively harder just to make it to the end, meaning you'll make significantly less points when you try to make it through the race. The whole point of this challenge is to try to avoid your opponent's traps while also cooperating with your team to try to avoid their traps plus your own. It's a work of strategy that really takes it to the next level. As I said, each team member will go twice, meaning at the end, whoever has the least amount of points for their team will be up for elimination. So yeah, that's basically the point of my challenge. It really focuses on cooperating with your team while trying to avoid other teams and trying to avoid sabotage at the same time, which really builds the chaos of what this challenge can actually behold.